Greetings, family. Question of the day. What's your level of wealth? Did you even know that wealth had levels? I didn't know. But as I come into learnings and understandings, I want to be able to share them with you all. So, wealth has 3 levels. They are wealth creation, wealth accumulation, and wealth preservation. So, wealth creation, this is the ability to do just that, create wealth. It is the ability to bring something into existence that benefits your quality of life, that continues to provide for you over time. You have an ability to do this. And the interesting thing here is that most of us, all of us, have what we need to do this, because it has to come from the inside out. And a lot of it has to do with mindset more than it does opportunity. A lot of it has to do with us gaining knowledge about particular things than it does having some amount of money or something like that, right? Interestingly, we have the mindset that, oh, if I had more money, then things would be okay. If I had more money, then I'll be able to do this or do that. What I would like to submit to all of us, to myself and to you, is no. Well, if we have a mindset shift, then we can bring about the quality of life and the funding that we need to do what we need to do. If we become the person that has those resources, then the resources will then line themselves up with us because we become the right person for those resources. If we get the skill sets, if we get the knowledge to be able to do those things, well then, you see, so then what is it that we have inside of us already that we can bring out, that we can set up as an asset? And then, because we have put that asset into place, it creates the value, and then we get the proper exchange for that value, and then that value continues to provide so that we can then enhance our quality of life. This is wealth creation, okay? Now, once we do this, and many of us haven't even been here, right? And some of us are just getting into this space. Wherever you're at is perfectly fine. Once you get into this space, then it is wealth accumulation. Now you know how to create wealth. You can do it now. You can take an idea and capitalize on it. You can take an opportunity and leverage it to your advantage and the advantage of others, right? You know how to do that now, and you're doing it. So now that you've done that, now you can utilize this resource and this asset to scale. Now it's okay. How much of this do I need to have in place to get to where I'm trying to go, right? How long do I have to do this to get to where I'm trying to go? And you scale it up, right, to whatever your vision, whatever your goal is. And then once you have gotten into the space of whatever your numbers are financially, whatever that quality of life is that you want, whatever that experience is that you're going after, you hit that. Now it becomes wealth preservation. And now, how do we maintain this? And how do we preserve it? So now we extend the level of our wealth to as long as we can into our own lives, hopefully into retirement, right? This is what the mindset of retirement is. It is building wealth and then extending that wealth throughout the duration of our lives. But wealth is not limited to our lifespan. So then we can think beyond that, and if we get to the point where we're actually good and our dreams are actually good, we can extend that further to our children, to our grandchildren, extend the wealth out that far. That's generational wealth. So these are the levels of wealth. I would just ask us to ask ourselves, where are we at in this process? Have we even entered into it? Because we talk about things, the things that we've been involved with, the things that we've experienced over the last, we can call it 30 years now, we see what we need as individuals, and we see what our people need. Like, we can see it, right? And I can say that I know where I need to go, and I can say that I know where we need to go. But it requires resources. So how are we going to then get these resources in place? Well, we're going to get these resources in place by placing our trust and our reliability upon and within our Lord. And the expression of that is utilizing the means that our Lord has put into our lives in order to achieve what we need to get to where we are striving to go. And again, that starts inside of us, and then bringing that out, and then creating assets, and then bringing about resources, utilizing wealth, so that we can have the things that we need and live the quality of life that all of us do deserve. Collect your thoughts.